I caught that fucking sling.
That's got to go in it. That's got to go in
That's
it.
the intro.
That's the intro. That is the intro.
This is the podcast!
We're back!
You're the host, particularly this time.
Well,
so
yeah,
you've got
you're
to.
the host.
You're looking
Yeah.
like the host by the middle of
You're
it.
in the middle.
That's it, folks. See you later.
Bye.
So yeah, COVID. How did COVID impact the band individually as well?
Yeah. It sucked doing nothing for ages, didn't it?
It fucking did.
No practicing or nothing. Couldn't make no noise or nothing.
Nope. Calendar disappeared before your eyes, but thankfully, we'll brush over really quick because I think everybody's fed up of listening
I'm fucking
about
sick
it.
to death of it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We did record some stuff though, didn't we?
COVID.
Yeah.
He didn't have it. He didn't have it. He didn't have it. I had it. He had it.
Liam had it.
I had it.
I had it.
He had it.
I gave it to you. We were French kissing around the bike sheds.
Yeah. The two guys with the most testosterone didn't get it.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, I think individually we all cope to it in our own ways. And I just spent the time out walking when we were allowed, just getting into the middle of nowhere.
Around playgrounds and stuff like that. Coughing on kids.
You're only supposed
Trust me, trousers.
Yeah, coughing all over kids.
You're only supposed to be out for an hour. Shut up about your long
denied.
walks.
But
An
yeah,
hour at each playground.
Fucking Boris will come and kick your head in.
Rugby tackle you.
Yeah. Come back here, you bloody rapscallion.
What about you, Cal? What did you do over the lockdown?
Drank.
Drank? That's fair enough.
Excessively.
You did?
More excessively than usual.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Set the bar high, but Frosby flops right over it.
Fair enough. What about you, Neil?
Yeah, I did literally nothing. Wrote a lot of music. Ate a lot of potatoes.
Yeah.
That was about it.
You went
fair
thin,
enough.
then fat, then thin
Oh
again.
no, yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Well, maybe I didn't. I just had a fucking wonky mirror. I kept
I
walking
got
past it.
really
So,
fat
ooh.
at one point as well, and then lost a load as well too. Yep.
So did I, and I haven't
any
lost
weight.
any.
cuddly, mate. Cuddly.
Fuck it.
I stayed the same. I always stayed the fucking same.
I've lost.
You've lost.
Lost weight. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm under 11 stone now.
I ain't been like that for a while.
Incredible.
Good deal.
Yeah.
What about,
My Saxon over 2 years lower.
who knows, who knows?
The inside of his thigh has got pen marks, so he keeps getting lower. Like when you're a kid, you grow higher.
Like fucking up.
Oh, it's done in my knees.
What about band related? Did anyone do anything band related over the time off, or was
Yeah,
it just purely
I
time to
avoided
yourself?
it.
You avoided it.
I
that's fair
avoided
enough.
it. I saw the guitars as a potential plague and stepped well away from them.
So you
I
purely took the
played
time
guitar.
off.
Yep. Had
Just
a
for yourself.
marvellous time not doing a thing.
You're a big
and,
girly
It
swat
was
though, weren't
enjoyable
you,
to
really?
get back.
You went away and learned how to heel toe, didn't you?
Yeah, I learned a few new techniques, but yeah.
Yes.
And
So we're going to be quicker
well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and faster and heavier and everything honest, Governor.
well, I've noticed off like certain reactions and people's posts and stuff like that. I think there has been one positive for the music scene come off it, and that is I think gigs are, at least for the
Well attended?
short term, very well attended.
Absolutely.
Well, the
From
one
what
we
I've
have
been
played,
seeing.
the Badger
Yeah, well,
Fest,
yeah.
was extremely well attended.
Badger
wasn't
Fest
it?
is awesome.
Yes, it
Great.
was.
Badger Fest
Shout
is
out to John Badger yet
Oh, yeah.
again.
Hello,
Another
John.
Yeah, good lad.
Brilliant
Good lad.
showcase on how to put a gig on and do it the correct way. Top work, sir.
There were some seriously good bands on that bill as well,
were.
and the crowd went
Yeah.
nuts for everybody, didn't they?
Everything was great.
Yeah, it was top
The venue
flight.
was
I think
great. The
people
crowd were great. The bands
were-
were great. The whole thing was just great. There's no faulting it.
Good.
Even the weather was great. It was bloody warm.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it didn't rain.
Who'd
Yeah,
have
it was good
thought
weather.
October, you'd expect it to be shite, but it was
It was
fine.
also super well organised as well. There was no
Oh,
overrunning late bands or anything,
No,
was it?
no,
It was
everything
like
was bang
the
on.
perfect festival, really.
Yeah, it was. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it worked great, didn't it?
And plenty of bars in the area
Yeah.
as well.
Well, there was, I bought quite a few double whiskies.
You did, you
Did you?
Yeah.
I did. I may have been a bit squiffy.
Shocks me, Mr. Mays.
Yeah.
I also had Punk IPA on tap, so I was like,
So it was you that drunk the pub dry.
What's next?
All right, worldwide negative as a general. Lack of tour in the album. Are we still going to cycle it or move on? New songs from album to play live.
No,
Generally talk about that shit.
We've got to go out there and play it, haven't we? We haven't had a chance to do that.
Well, we are definitely going to. I think we should rotate it so that there's different songs. Like we've got about 5 or 6 songs from that album that we can play, that we have been practicing and are ready to roll with. But we also need to think about the other thing that we're going to talk about in a minute.
It's a secret thing.
Yeah, the thing that won't be secret, but it is for now.
Yeah, for the next couple minutes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Segue.
Yeah, we definitely haven't done enough touring on Worldwide Negative, have we?
No.
We definitely need to.
I think every band's done the same. If they've
Yeah.
released an album within 6 months of COVID, that hasn't had its album cycle done to how it should be.
Well,
and I think
we
people
played
need to
two
We
of
pick up-
played The Gift and we played White Castles at Badgerfest, and we haven't played them.
We played them one time
Once.
before.
We
We
played
played
those
them-
at Rising,
yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah.
We played them at
It's
the
getting the
O2
length of the
Academy,
sets,
didn't we?
isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, having an hour, you can play around with it a bit. If you've got 40 minutes, you're kind of stuck to the ones that people always want to hear. And
Yeah, there's going to be a few. There's going to definitely be quite a few worldwide negative songs in the set.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Keep that
it's
going.
not that
But we're going to.
lazy, but
I think we're
it
definitely going to
deserves-
shake things up next year, aren't we? We're going to
Yeah.
Yeah, we got new.
probably play some older stuff as well and different things like that, because we've got our 10-year anniversary coming up.
we have.
Yes, we do.
10 years. I can't believe how ginger I once was.
Tell you what,
At least you got better.
going on the subject.
Ignore the elf.
As it's 10 years, what we'll go around individually. What's one fond memory over the 10 years? It can be stupid, it can be serious, it
I
can be
think it
whatever.
would be in 2014 when I wasn't in the band.
I think everybody else feels that. That might be the one as well, 2014, when no one wasn't in the band.
I think there's been super highs and super lows. COVID being
COVID
a
was a
super
fucking
low.
pain in the ass.
But the rest of it has been great. I think probably not one definitive thing that was a high. Obviously, you guys might touch on any of the ones that I might say, but I definitely think I'm all about getting out and seeing the world. And the Decap tour was, for me,
Yeah.
one of those
was
bits
good.
where you can go to Europe at any point, but do you see the bits that you might see when you're doing what we were doing?
I'm not sure you would have gone to Serbia or
We wouldn't have,
Bosnia
we wouldn't have
No,
been to
that's
see
it.
those
without
countries.
Sarajevo and all the rest
going
of it.
to those sorts of places,
Yeah.
and they were interesting.
They were
Absolutely.
very
Yeah,
interesting.
and Romania and all those
Loads
sorts
of
of
history
places.
and parts.
Yep,
that,
absolutely.
So I think that for me was my highlight.
Although, weirdly enough, a week before we knew we were getting that, on a Wednesday, I thought, I really want to go Bosnia.
Fair enough.
I did. That was it. It's a true story.
Spoke to the world and it
I
came.
did, yeah, it was 20 past
Yeah.
10 on a Wednesday, and I was like, I want to go Bosnia.
I thought, you said Bogner.
No, I've been there.
Oh, some rock.
I've been to Bosnia. Nothing like Bosnia.
No.
I don't know, actually.
What about you, Cal? What fond memory or stupid memory you've got that sort of springs instantly?
Playing wise, definitely main stage at Bloodstock. I think that's a biggie.
Yep.
Really enjoyed that show. Could have been less windy.
It was fucking
It
windy.
was fucking windy, but I think playing wise, I enjoyed that the most. Stupid wise, probably you two collapsing on the floor of that hotel room after we finished the Decapitated tour, and we were so sleep deprived and just generally just stupid. I can't remember what the joke was.
It was the rock.
It was the rock.
It was that
Oh,
rock.
the
Yeah,
rock.
meme for the rock. Yeah, if you
And
smell
that
the
was-
rock's cooking.
Literally just dissolved into
Yeah.
just nothingness and just girly giggles, wasn't
That
it?
was funny. Wasn't it?
Cuddling a skirting board for about half an
Yeah,
hour.
you were
Yeah.
just going. It was like Homer Simpson laughs all round, wasn't it?
There was some cool stuff on that Decap tour. Like you were on a wall in somewhere like, was it? You're in Hungary or somewhere. We went to
in
the
the-
yeah,
hostel.
yeah,
the
yeah.
hostel
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
that
a-
was
a
quality,
painting
yeah.
of some
Yeah, it's quite
dude,
strange,
yeah,
wasn't
and
it?
it was
Yeah,
literally
mural.
me.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was
Yeah.
weird, wasn't it?
The Neil mural.
Yeah, it was weird,
It was
wasn't it?
like, biff.
Having to bribe border guards with merch.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
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 Please let us through. Yeah.
So what's your highlight been then, Liam?
The cocksucker. Oh no.
Apart from that,
apart from taking us all.
yeah. Well, that was the
Hell of an
initiation.
audition, wasn't it?
I was going to say that was the
He
initiation.
didn't have a smile though,
wasn't it?
did he?
5 big sticks, mate.
I think
Damn it.
there's been so many good bits that I remember, but for me, I think one of the highlights has got to be playing with one of my favourite bands
I
of all
knew you were
time,
going to say Milan. Yeah.
which was playing with Obituary in Milan,
Yeah,
and
that's
what a
cool.
bunch of geezers they were as well.
Lovely blokes,
guys.
wasn't
Yeah,
they?
Very
Lovely
nice,
blokes.
weren't they?
All hail Obituary.
Yeah, good lads.
Yes.
Good lads.
I think for me, it's a bit of an all-rounder thing. So it's like, obviously from joining and stuff like that, my goals were always things like playing the O2s and stuff like that, and obviously playing main stage on a festival, or just playing on a bigger stage on a festival in general. And since being in this band, I've accomplished all of that.
Yeah.
I think the only one we didn't do yet is Manchester Academy.
We haven't done the Manchester.
But apart from that, we've done all the others.
Yeah.
I
As
think-
far
I
as
think-
I'm
Yeah.
aware.
Well, we've also got to say, like, chucking out 3 albums as well.
Well, yeah.
And the amount of positive feedback we've had from it.
Yeah.
Remember when we went and done the photo shoots in HMV and stuff like that?
Yeah,
And
that
it
was
all,
when we first.
yeah.
The first
That was
album
first
started
album,
trending,
yeah.
didn't it?
all of
Yeah.
the things that we did, we sort of, when we first sort of started it, we weren't even going to play live. So
Yeah.
it was just going to be a studio band. And I mean, we've trekked all over Europe, really. So it's beyond anything I've ever done. I mean, I
Walking on the
think,
frozen Baltic Sea.
That's
You
got-
going
yeah,
through
right,
it.
yeah.
It's a shame you ain't got a before and after of that
Oh,
photo. Like
God.
him in the sea, him not on the
I've
sea.
got one wet foot.
You can call me the icebreaker if you like, or anything else with a swear word in it.
So going off the whole 10-year anniversary thing, is there anything we want to say in regards to what we might do to celebrate or anything?
I think there's a few things we'd really love to do.
I know
isn't there?
there's a few things in the air, but
A few things, yeah, we haven't nailed anything down, but
Well, I think
there might
for
be
a
a
start,
sounding board in
yeah.
a second.
I think for a start, we're gonna definitely bring back a couple of the older tracks that we haven't played for a little while, and I'm going to leave you to sort of guess which ones they are.
Wait, comment.
comment,
Yeah,
yeah.
or comment.
Comment which
Uh,
ones you
and-
think it's
you
going
wanna
to be
hear.
and
We're
which ones
probably
do you wanna
gonna
hear.
we're probably gonna do at least one new track that we've never ever played before. I think it's a possibility that we might do a very long track, but do a live recording of it in here.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
And we might be selling frisbees.
We might be selling frisbees, yeah.
Yes, selling frisbees. We are considering doing
Selling
vinyl,
frisbees.
and we'd like. Well, at the moment, it's just a thought, but we'd like to hear what everybody else thinks about it. I mean, we're going to probably have to do it as a what's the words I'm looking?
Is it
for?
like a... It's
Like
not-
pre-sale, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Pre-order job, I think
Yeah.
it'll have to be.
Yeah,
won't it?
pre-sale. I think.
So we're going to look into sort of the prices and the lead times on how long it's going to take to come back, because apparently vinyl's becoming more difficult to get
Yeah.
due to all our lovely government and
Going,
Yeah.
all
going
sorts of
with
things
that
like-
then, if you guys can comment underneath, if you would
interested,
like a
yeah.
vinyl, we can't say we can guarantee it, but if you put a thing down on the comments to say you would like one, we can sort of get a rough idea of numbers and stuff like that. And
we'll
then,
probably put a questionnaire out.
Yeah.
I think we're probably going to try and do the first album first and see how that goes. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll get back in contact with you when we've got more firm details. But it's our wish to put vinyl out. We want it ourselves, so.
I would be cool.
Yeah.
That
And we've been
artwork on
asked it
vinyl.
quite a few times by different people as well. So it'd be really, really cool to get some stuff down on the plastic. I mean, as some of you will know, I'm a massive vinyl fan, so I'd love to have our records on vinyl too.
Massive Lionel fan.
He's gone, isn't he, Mr. Blair?
Yes.
Mr.
Bless
Lionel
him.
Blair. He'll be dancing on clouds in heaven now. Yes, with Una. Una Stubbs, when they used to play Give Us a Clue.
Give us a clue, innit?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have a clue.
And
Young
Mark Glasswell.
generation.
Is he
Give
dead
us
as
a
well? Is
clue,
Mark
mate.
Glasswell dead, or is he still
It's like,
alive?
give us a clue on
I might need more than just a clue.
I think also we're gonna do some T-shirts that celebrate the 10-year thing as well.
Yep.
And the plan is for us to play absolutely everywhere next year. So we're looking for places to play. So if there's any promoters out there that want to get in contact with us and send us to places we've not been. I mean, we've been all over Europe and all over the country, but there's still big gaps.
Yep,
massive gaps, yeah.
We haven't really done the northeast very much. We haven't done the southeast very much. We could do
we
a
haven't
play
done
in
the
Wales
South Coast
more
that
often,
much.
or even
South
down.
Coast.
Yeah, there's
Done
loads of
we've done
places.
Brighton loads, but we've never actually
So-
gone to Portsmouth or Southampton.
Promoters,
With this
we're
band.
looking to play. We're looking
Whereas
to
in
play.
Gutworm, we spent every other weekend in Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like crazy.
So any
Bournemouth.
promoters,
We've done, no,
Please,
we played
please,
Bournemouth, haven't
yeah,
we?
please direct message us, and we'll see what we can do, because we need and want to play everywhere next year, because we've spent 2 years
Cooped up.
not doing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we want to go back out there and
We wanna-
rip heads off and melt faces and all that kind of shenanigans.
Yeah.
Break necks, moshing.
Break strings.
Yeah, break strings.
Yeah.
Sticks.
Moshing, stage diving, you name it. We'd like to see all of it. Headbanging, the lot. So, once again, yeah. And that, I think.
Yeah, so get in touch.
Anything else we want to do about the 10th anniversary? Maybe put a new album out or something?
Yeah, potentially.
Maybe.
Could do.
Should
couldn't
we,
Think about
Yeah.
it. Think about it.
We
Chuck a
are-
few
we
riffs
are-
together.
We are at the moment collating a riff bank of some description, music, and it's all sounding rather heavy at the moment, but we're a long way off of being able to show you any of it. But it is going to be flicking good.
It's
Flicking
in the
good even.
works, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
the
I
main
think so.
thing. It's in the
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the works are sounding great.
Oh, yes.
I know every band says that. They go, "Oh, it's the best stuff they've ever done." That's always shit, but so well, it
So
normally
this
is,
great
isn't it?
album isn't
It
going to be
is.
that
It's
great.
just like,
That's basically
Tally
like
have said it every
fucking
bloody
pour
year.
water on the fucking fire.
It's
at the end
never
of
been
it, isn't it?
puppets again, has it?
Yeah.
It's never been justice again.
So this
This
next
new
album,
album's
you know.
puppets and lightning together
Yeah.
with a little bit of justice for all.
Lightning.
And kill 'em all tucked in there as well, maybe.
Absolutely.
Isn't it,
But-
Neil?
It actually sounds nothing like anything what they're talking about. So.
No.
But no,
It's
what,
better than anything.
It's
what
R&B.
is down so far is absolutely banging. So,
people
watch this
will be
space.
pleased.
absolutely.
Yes.
That's
Just think
included.
Krysthla, but Krysthla Plus.
Yeah.
So we have got
That's
quite a
what I
lot
do.
planned for next year. We're really rather excited. We sort of decided to see how things went this year, because nobody knew whether we were going to end up in another winter lockdown. So we've only
Might still.
we played Badgerfest, and that brings on to another subject as well. The 2 remaining gigs we have
For this year.
for this
Yeah.
year. One of them is in our hometown at the Prince,
Yep.
in the back room, which used to be called the Rocking Horse.
And that's on the 4th of December.
And that's in the 4th of December, and it's back at the other end of the room. And
Yeah,
I reckon
finally.
between all of us, we've probably played that stage more than anywhere else. So it's like a proper
It's gotta be
homecoming
50,
for us.
60 shows.
And so you need to go out and you need to go and get tickets for it. It's £6 if you go through the link, which we'll put on this.
Yeah.
And it's £8 on the door. But we want to ram that place out if we possibly can.
It's a good lineup as well.
Well, yeah, there's
Yeah.
Ashbourne,
Disinherit.
Disinherit, and Fetal Destruction.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a damned heavy do, and yeah, we want to come party with you. And the second one,
And more importantly than that, it's my birthday.
of course
it
it is,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's Mr.
Yes.
Hudson's 45th birthday. Doesn't he
Yes.
look lovely on it as well?
So yeah, come to the gig, fuck the music, come and watch me get very drunk like in the old days.
Yay!
At the Razors.
Yay!
Yeah.
Happy days. Happy days. Can you collapse into the
No,
nurse
suddenly
table?
watching
Any
the there that night
kebab
now.
that you find on the floor will be eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's any
Been
steer
about
kebabs.
20 years.
And the
21 years
second one
since
we've
I last
got-
played that room at the correct end.
Yeah.
It's last time we
It's
played
a
it at the
very
correct
long
end must be about 2004.
Oh, really?
No, but yeah,
Before that, mate.
no.
2004, it was always Roadman of Roadman.
Yeah, it was actually, wasn't it? Shit, yeah.
It's
that's
a
true,
long
actually.
time before that.
Yeah.
And then it was Sound Houses and Sound Houses even
It
before
was.
the Roadman.
Yeah, it
So
was.
it was
Shit, it was. It's about 2000. It's about 20 years ago then.
Yeah.
Which is what you
right.
said about 20 seconds ago. But I disagreed, but now I agree.
We have played
you were
it
right.
since, but
Yeah.
it's all kinds of wrong because you had a
Stage
beer
all
mat
wrong
as a
end.
stage in the centre of a room.
95 for me and you, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
With,
It was
with
the Irish
Violation.
Centre as well, though, wasn't it? It was
Pardon?
the Irish Centre.
The Irish
as
Centre
well.
was the first gig we
Yeah.
ever played at.
Yeah.
So,
That was
but
what
yeah,
is now Urban Tiger.
yes, it is. And we didn't do a
I think there was
dance
actually
around
more
any
flesh
poles
on display
whatsoever.
when you fucking played.
I was definitely sexier than the most of the birds at Urban Tiger, I reckon.
You certainly wear a thong pretty effectively, didn't you?
Got you in the band, didn't it?
Do you want to join a band, young boy? I'm only 18. Oh, look at my thong. I'll get me guitar.
Anyway, enough of my thong. On to the second gig, which
Second
is
gig.
basically, it's essentially damn near Christmas. It's the 17th of December.
It's the 18th.
And it is in another...
18th.
Is it the 18th?
It's the 18th. Ignore him.
You need to queue up at the 17th to get in, though.
I like your style. And that's at the Chameleon Arts Cafe.
in Nottingham, which is also like a mega mecca for like me anyway. A mega mecca. A mega mecca.
It's a weird transformer, isn't it?
Is that
I'm Mega Mecca.
Is that new Big Mac we're doing?
Well, we used to go to Rock City, didn't we? Nottingham's
Yes.
an amazing place, and it's like full of ace bands from back in the day, like Iron Monkey and Iron Monkey and
Ron Monkey.
That is a mecca.
there were some other good bands there.
I
Me and
think
Dave,
that
mate, me
was
and Dave.
always the place to go to outside of London.
There are
to see
two
a band.
excellent bands
Yeah.
there. One was called Bumsnogger,
Yes.
and the other one was called Jesus of Spazareth.
Oh, yeah.
The best names I've ever seen. I both saw both of those stickers at the Angel. They were both there. And
Because the
died when
Angel's
I read
gone
them.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah, the
Angels
Angel's
went a couple
gone.
of years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
You see,
So
that's
anyway, we're playing Nottingham,
Yeah.
and that's also an awesome bill. I know for a full fact we're playing with our friends in Blood Oath who are absolutely killing it at the moment.
Yeah,
mate. They were
they're doing
awesome when
very
we went
well.
to Rabbit Fest the other day.
Yeah.
And they were great.
Blood Oath, Mordau, and
Badger Fest.
Yeah,
Killer.
they were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard good things about all of those bands. So Nottingham people, come and see us at the Chameleon and let's get shit-faced and party.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, and rock out
next,
with
Liam?
your Christmas cock out.
Do you have a special
It's got,
cock just
it's
for
got
Christmas?
tinsel and lights.
And ball ball.
Enough of my baubles. Yeah, Nottingham. There won't be any of my baubles, just metal. Lots of.
I've put here merch line things that are going that won't be back. Do we want to brush up on that? It's another
we
thing.
I think we're going to sort of get rid of some of the lines, aren't we? And we're not going to reprint them, are we?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And they're going to be at low prices, but there's a problem with t-shirts that mean that things are going to go up in price just due to.
Yeah, new T-shirts like going to have to be a bit more expensive, and we will sell through what we've got, the limited supplies we've got of the sizes that we've got left of the current range. We will sell those through at £10 a piece, which is cheap for T-shirts these days. And then we'll do a banging new T-shirt next year, won't we? So,
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to
Maybe the
pay
way to
more,
do it.
we'll go for something that's dead flash.
Yeah.
And rather than pay 15 quid for what we're already doing, which is what it will end up being, we'd rather go and get something a little bit more special and take it up to 20 quid. I think quality's better than, we'd
Yeah.
rather get something really nice out there. So there'll be a T-shirt for the 10th anniversary, definitely.
Yeah.
And when we do bring out the new album, we'll probably do another T-shirt for that.
Probably.
Yeah.
And we'll also do another run of hoodies because we're running close to low on what we've got left, haven't we? It's,
Limited stock and
yeah.
limited sizes.
So please buy, if you want to buy merch that you've seen that you like of
Yeah.
ours, buy it now before.
Because it will be gone.
Yes, because
Yeah.
it will
It
not
won't
be
be getting it.
reprinted.
It won't
That
be
will not
rerun.
be it. Then you'll end up on eBay paying millions of pounds
Yes.
to horrible people who go and sell rare stuff for loads of money, like us, with the stuff that we've got left over.
I mean, I think it's also worth mentioning. It's also worth mentioning that all three of the CDs are now at £5 each.
Yes.
So if you haven't got any of them or you've never had a CD,
Yep.
Get on the CD.
get on it. Yeah, we've kept the same deal with those.
Yep.
And we want everybody to get a CD and play it loud and upset your neighbours or your mother.
And look at the artwork and read the lyrics.
Yeah.
And actually get the
Yeah.
whole package. Don't
Back
just
in the
listen to
day.
Spotify
Read the lyrics,
and
really?
fucking actually read
There's
the
nothing
lyrics.
wrong. There's nothing wrong with going on
used to love doing
Spotify.
Yeah,
But
but-
I don't think
but
anything
read the-
beats a
read the
physical
lyrics.
copy,
Oh,
really.
absolutely.
If you haven't got a CD player, bloody well get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the thing, weren't it? It was like
CDs
for
are
me.
playable.
Yeah.
You get the
Krysthla brand
CD.
CD players available for £99.99.
on Amazon. Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
that was
there's some proper bargains. So get over to our shop, which we'll also put a link on for when we do this as well.
Link here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need. Well, let's be honest. All bands have been through the bloody ringer. So buying our merch is good. I'm not just suggesting buying our merch. Buy all bands' merch.
Yeah.
All bands need it. It's absolutely the lifeblood of what we do.
It's the only way it gets funded.
Yeah, exactly.
It's,
Quite frankly,
you
yeah.
know, it's-
So, I'm not going to put my begging bowl out, but
Here's the begging bowl.
Yeah, here's the begging bowl. Yeah.
And if
Give
you,
me your money.
and if you can't even do that, just tell a friend about us so they can hear us and see what their opinion is and see what they want to do.
I've run out of whiskey as well.
Oh, he needs whiskey.
Yeah, I
as
need
well.
whiskey.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous situation.
It's because we missed out on our Scotland tour. That's why.
Yeah,
We
well, this is
did.
it.
We haven't been to
Well, I
Scotland
mean,
for ages.
there's a possibility that next year we might head our way back up there again. We love going up to Scotland, don't we?
Oh, we do. It's awesome.
We're supposed to be
Yeah.
going to Scotland. We're supposed to be going to Ireland. We're
Supposed to be
Oh,
doing
I'd
loads and
love
loads
to
of
play
stuff.
Ireland. If there's any Irish promoters out there, Siege of Limerick, we'd love to come over there. Most definitely, wouldn't we?
Was that
I
hint?
love it. Yeah.
Was that hint?
Yeah, I want
Very
to play.
strong.
I want to play the Siege of Limerick.
I wouldn't.
Without-
Another hint.
I want to play the Siege of Limerick, please. I love Guinness as well. And Jameson's. And Bushmills. Bushmills is Irish, isn't it?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Jameson's
tell you, mate.
definitely
Couldn't
is.
tell you.
I know Jameson's is.
Right, what's next, Liam?
Alright, so I've sifted through all the questions and comments, and I've chosen Chris Hampton's comment. He says, "Can you talk about your favourite show you have played, and the best riff/song to play? One from each member."
We've sort of talked about the shows already, haven't we? Should we just
Yeah.
should we do the
Let's
songs?
go
then?
the
We'll do
riff
the
songs.
riff
The
or
riffs.
song
What's your
from
favourite
each
song to
member.
play live?
Favourite song to play live is The Gift. You guys will be surprised to hear. And the missus continually moans at me because every time I pick the guitar up at home, it is the first and only thing I practically play.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's just the whole riff and combination of it. As soon as I heard it in its early workings, it was it just lit something in the back of my head. So yeah, it's earworm for me, and I can't get enough of it.
Right, fair enough.
Carlos?
I've always liked playing Depths live. I love
knew
playing
that.
that. Yeah, I fucking love playing that song live. That is just because it's like thrashy in the verses, and then they've got that big heavy ending. So as a song, that's probably my favourite. As a riff, I actually really find the verse riff in Yamal Kiyama, a really nice riff to play on the bass, and it all just, with them riffs that just falls into your fingers, right? And it's just all the picking is wicked. So I'd say that's probably my favourite riff.
Fair enough.
That's a bloody good question, actually. And to be honest, it changes from week to week, I think, whatever was my favourite to play live. But I do really enjoy Zero Sum Game, I think. Because it's
it's
really
banging riffs,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
fast and it's choppy, and obviously you got a nice melodic chorus and all that sort of crap. But yeah, it's just the end, just that end section.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Well, it opens
yeah,
up a bit.
yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I like that one a lot. So it's my favourite of all of our B-sides.
Leon.
I think I'm going to go with Noel, to be fair. I think The Gift.
Skills.
It was a grower song for me.
Really?
To me, it weren't the strongest of the album, although I still really liked it. But now it's...
That's all coming out now, isn't it?
Yeah. It was
But
just
yeah,
weird, wasn't
no,
it?
it, like, just for my personal taste, out of the others, and, well, all of them really, but...
Yeah, now he's sprinkled some magic on it, so now it's one of his favourites. That's what it is, isn't it?
No, it's, yeah, I think it was a case of, at the beginning, I weren't as confident in playing it,
Yep.
basically,
Fair
but
dues.
now I'm confident in playing it, and I can enjoy playing it now, and it just feels like one of the strongest songs in the set for me. So that, for that reason, yeah.
Man.
Well, I've got two. Make Disciples of Nations is an absolute savage banger of a song.
The Nations.
Oh, The Nations. I don't know the name of it, but I like it.
That one,
And I don't know the lyrics.
however, that one,
however-
on that
All I
album.
do is just shout for 3.5 minutes in the right places, where appropriate.
However,
Sometimes.
I am an old thrasher, and I really like Minority of One. I especially like the breakdown
Open
at
off
the
the
end with the
first
sweary
album.
bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with minority of one for that one.
Good effort.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That is a,
There you go, Chris. There is your answer.
Yeah,
Top work.
good
And
question,
you can get
mate.
your bass out, and you can learn the Yamalkana verse riff because you'll like it because it's a good one.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you send them tabs.
Use your fingers.
Use your fingers.
Strummer.
I think we're pretty much there, boys.
Yeah,
I
I'd
said
say
so.
that's it.
Is that the end of the podcast?
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
that's the end of the podcast.
So we'll be back in a couple of weeks for another one.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we will talk amongst ourselves as to what it's going to be about, and then do a post to get you guys involved with it as well. So questions, all
Yeah.
that sort of thing. So keep your eyes peeled on the Facebook and Instagram for things that we're going to need from you guys.
Yep. Comment below.
Love us, but most of all, like us and follow us.
Yeah.
I think someone needs to go and sort himself out.
Always.
On that bombshell.
Right. See you in a bit.
Au revoir.